Can you hear me? Hello, hello. Very calming music. Yes, yes, yes. Catch the vibe. I'm Dino Nuggies. Give hanky. Oh my god, hi Jojo. Hi Lurk Penguin. Hi Brian. Hi Arthur. Hi Evan Chat who was here earlier. And hi Yerka. And hi Shenanigans. Oh god, I'm gonna die. We just started and this jellyfish is about to die. How is everyone's Friday? We're making Dino Nuggies today. Yeah, everyone. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Don't say no, Yerka. I'm gonna come strangle you. Anyways, these are new. They're out of the wrapper. New. I mean, well, they're still in the wrapper, but they're new. Welcome. Hello. Do it. Here's a random meat stick. Strangle you. I don't know. Getting drinks. Ooh. Come to think of it, I don't have a drink. And thank you for the check-ins, by the way. Your kind of shenanigans coming in. On the dark side, I don't have water. Hold on. Maybe it's a bad idea to have water in the kitchen because we're working with raw chicken. But first, we should be working on side dishes. Well, we have to mix the chicken farce with seasoning, and then we're gonna put it in the freezer for 30 minutes. And in the meantime, we're gonna work on side dishes. There's gonna be mashed potatoes and broccoli for the trees, and all that stuff. So, is it farce with an S? Or is it with a C? I don't actually know. Are you forgetting there's two different audience watching these streams sometimes? Yeah, no worries. Oh my gosh, you guys can almost see me. Hold on. There, now you can see me less. Anyways, what are we doing first? Chicken! Oh, by the way, by the way, I keep forgetting that I needed new drivers for streams, and for some reason, this new computer doesn't have a Bluetooth drive, so I can't attach my wireless earbuds that I usually use. So I'm using my headphones, and it's connected, and it's connected really far. I just hope I don't get chicken juice if it doesn't fall. I'm gonna go night work starts again, so I can't stay up much. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Hope you could catch the VOD. Okay. Hopefully the headphones won't fall into either the camera or the chicken juice. Let me grab the chicken. Oh, chicken. Gotta take the chicken out of the container. Dirty chicken bags. Let me know if any of the audio is too loud, too soft. If the audio is doing crazy things, let me know. I'll only scout the super scuffed and cursed ones for you. No! Hi, Daisy! Hello! We're making Dino Nuggies today. And hi, Gerard! Welcome and happy Friday! How is everyone? Make sure to like and subscribe and follow on Twitch. You can't like a stream on Twitch, huh? It's, I guess it's not very useful since streams, tends to, there's the chicken. Pre-chicken. Doing some work and chilling. Ooh, that's good. Hope the work is not too strenuous. It's a little bit still frozen, but it should be fine. Just gonna break it apart. I'm gonna have to change gloves throughout this whole thing multiple times because we're working with raw chicken, so we're gonna have to worry about it. I'm I'm totally with you in the DIY stuff that I was planning to make my own ketchup. Are you gonna make fermented ketchup, or are you just gonna make like normal ketchup? Like vinegar ketchup? Because if you lacto-ferment tomatoes, you can make lacto-fermented ketchup, which is good. Cafe Jelly streaming. Hi, Macchiato, welcome! Oh my gosh, speaking of work earlier, today's work has been horrible. So, excuse me if I seem a little running on empty, because, my brain was blasting at 100% at work today. So, usually it's not at 100%, don't tell my boss. So, like, now that I'm here and I have to be at 100%, it's gonna be a little hard to stay at 100%. What is fermented ketchup? It's just, how it is. Fermented ketchup. Because it's like lacto-fermented. Gonna lurk, have fun, boss. Thank you, shenanigans. Enjoy your lurk. Thought normal, didn't know there was another kind. The original ketchup was actually made in China. It's originally a fermented fish sauce. The original ketchup. If you look up the history of ketchup, it's actually quite interesting. For those who don't know, I'm a food nerd. I'm not just a foodie, as in I like eating food. I'm a food nerd, as in I know some random food trivia. Fine, I hope stuff gets better for you. Thank you. It's not for another 2 months at least, because everything at work is horrible and everything is behind. Okay, so I can't touch my mouse with chicken hands. Hold on. You guys can't see my hands. Oh, no. You're making us dinner? Yes, hi, my Funko, welcome. Okay. I'm changing my gloves to something clean. And then we'll grab our, spices. Did I look up a recipe beforehand? No. We're totally winging it. We're winging this for real. Oh, also, because... Ooh, because I am... working... Because I am using my phone as the camera, I can't... How do I mod? I can't... Can I go to mod view on desktop? I don't know how to... Yeah, show mod act. Okay, so I can still, like, ban and time out people on Twitch. Okay, well, that's a little... That's awesome, you're awesome, thank you. Yay, she finally feeds us. Rude! Eat each other. You should check out some good videos of food to cook. I do. I watch food videos constantly. Every single day! Okay, let's see. Chicken. I think this is more than a pound of chicken. I think I might have thawed too many. It's like 1.5 pounds. So egg, salt. No, the eggs are for the egg. No, you need eggs for the breading and eggs for the mixing. This is how you can tell we're winging it. No, we don't need eggs. No, I don't think we need eggs. Hold on. Go clean that stove. It's not dirty! Look! That's burnt. That's burnt. It's burnt. This is a ceramic coated stovetop. That's literally just burn. It's burnt ceramic. That's not good. How did that happen? Things burn. Salt. We need salt. About yay much? Yeah. About yay much? We've got magic powder, the MSG. Garlic powder. Got onion powder, garlic powder, black pepper. I have the Costco black pepper. Yummy Nuggie. Hi, Spike Kirby. Hello. I don't know what MSG is. It's monosodium glutamate. It is the magic powder of food flavor. Today I made the most delicious Nesquik cereal. I'm proud of myself. Oh, sounds delicious. Probably milk. I've burnt milk too. I don't burn milk. I burn it. I just have oil, and then like crack for your taste buds. Exactly. Mine's like that too. So I feel you. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I like pepper. I love pepper. Pepper. What? It's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Not too much MSG. About. Don't make a mess now. Try not to. You can't tell me what to do. Salt equivalent of umami, yes. But be careful with the MSG, not because of any of the bad propaganda that it has, right? Because we all know by now, right, that the myth that MSG causes like health concerns and stuff is not true. So it takes more to make things salty, so that's why you always use it in conjunction with salt. But don't put too much, because even though it tastes less salty than salt, it has the same kind of dehydrating effect on your tongue, on your mouth. So just be careful using too much. Always use a lot less of MSG than you do with salt. Let's see. Garlic powder, onion powder. I'll just do that. It's never too much garlic and onion powder. That's what I say. Some cornstarch for the binding. Yeah, I don't have to clean it up. Both of you to assume I clean. Okay, so I did wipe down the stove area before stream, okay? I cleaned for you guys, be grateful. But generally, I don't clean. Cleaning is not my job, okay? I don't like cleaning. Cleaning is like a once every 3 months kind of deal. Pepper's awesome, yeah. Is that enough? Maybe a little bit more. Hi, Kiki, hello, welcome in. How are you this fine Friday? I don't know if I need maybe a little bit more. We'll see. Oh, because I don't want to get my hand. Like the best thing to do is use hands, but I kind of don't want to change gloves so many times. So I guess I'll use a spoon. Look at my cool Gengar spoon from the Pokemon Center, the Pokemon Cafe when I went to Japan. I'm so pog. Hey, Goomstress, are you making plain nuggets or are you making some with spice? I'm gonna make normal nuggets. They're gonna have spices in them, as you can see. But they're not gonna be that spicy, I don't think. Unless you consider black pepper spicy, in which case, yes. The cornstarch is mostly to keep it together, keep it bound. I mean, I could add more spice to this. What's your favorite spice, chat? Let me smell this. There's a little bit of salt from this. The leftovers of my almost done one. Stingers is the fave spice. Okay, just like I already touched the meat, so you're gonna get the Guumi stingers in the meat already. I could add cayenne, I could add crushed red peppers, I could add paprika. Paprika's not spicy. I don't want to waste Kashmiri pepper powder on this. I don't know. Black pepper, that's your favorite? I mean, there's always that one person who likes vanilla as a flavor. As their favorite. I'm not saying vanilla is a bad flavor to like. No, I do like vanilla quite a lot, but, as your favorite? Depends, furikake is great, but cayenne and mushroom powder are actual seasonings. Yes. I do have furikake too, when I'm too lazy to cook. Let's see. I need... Oh, parchment paper might be better. Hold on. Let me see if I have parchment paper. Get enough of that outfit. It's cute. How did you make it yourself? The magical girl outfit was drawn by someone else. I have I have the credits on the Twitch side. And I keep forgetting to put the credit on the YouTube side. But I rigged it. I did rig this model. I just had someone draw it because it's a thing. Anyway, let me see what else I could put in. I have a lot of spices. We have some Cajun spice, white pepper powder, a little bit of white pepper powder, just a tiny bit. Too much white pepper always ruins a dish, but I'm always hesitant on using too much white pepper. If I really want a warm seasoned chicken nugget, I would use nutmeg, cinnamon, cumin, aniseed, and all that stuff. Cardamom. But I want something more basic. Get some paprika. What's cooking? Good looking. Hi, Double Red. Happy Friday. We're making Dino Nuggies. The artist cook cute and smart. No. Do I look smart to you? I just have weird obsessions. Cooking class, the pepper shaker lid popped off and ruined our expensive mac and cheese. Oh no! Not the presentation! If I'm making them more like Eurocentric, it would be thyme and oregano. I think I will stay off the herbs. Put this back. No, we don't need the MSG anymore. We might still need the onion and garlic powder. So we'll do that. gonna mix and mix. You know, every single time I try eating, I try buying the Dino Nuggies from the store. You know, if I go to Costco and Dino Nuggies are on sale. I think Dino Nuggies are on sale right now at Costco, actually. Every single time I try to, make... Well, they're usually oven baked, right? Because you don't deep fry. We're deep frying these nuggies today. Usually, when I try the brand, even the brand name Dino Nuggies, not the store brand, the brand name ones with the picture of the cartoon dinosaurs, the green and the orange, you know, I'm like, oh, Dino Nuggies, I'm so excited. And then I try it, and it's not that good. And I'm like, man, childhood ruined, right? Your childhood memories are always so much better than they are, or like they change the recipe to skimp on seasoning, and it's like the Dino Nuggies, because you baked it, are also limp. It's not crunchy at all. A cooking question: are all woks the same, or is there a certain one that's better than others? No, not all woks are the same. I believe the good ones are carbon steel. There's woks like the Hexclad wok. Hashtag not sponsored, but please sponsor me, Gordon Ramsay. The Hexclad wok is kind of a cop-out, honestly. This is how you can tell I'm not sponsored, and I'm never gonna be sponsored. A Hexclad is, it's okay. It's okay for what it does. Most proper woks are carbon steel. Mine are actually not the best because these handles are plastic. You would want something that's pure metal or something that's like high heat resistant wood, so that you could put the whole thing in the oven. I did not think ahead. I should have gotten something that's wood handled so I could put the whole thing in the oven. Yeah, but some come pre-seasoned. So, like, you could see that some of them are completely black, and some of them are silver. Silver is unseasoned. Black is pre-seasoned, but you would still want to season for yourself, because it's, the industry standard is like 2 coats of seasoning, on a fresh wok, and I don't trust industry seasoning. For sure. So even if I, like, for example, the cast iron too, right? The cast iron also did that same thing, where all the cast irons you buy are black because they're quote-unquote pre-seasoned, and people who buy it still seasons it themselves, right? You've seen those quote-unquote cast iron lifestyle videos where they season in the oven at high heat and it smokes up your whole entire apartment because you live in a single bedroom apartment. Yep, that's definitely happening. So yeah, woks being carbon steel, you also have to season them, and every single time after you use them, you do have to sensually oil them. That is what I do almost every single time I cook. I have to sensually oil my appliances. Not appliances. Are these called appliances? I don't actually know. Hey, hi Loco, welcome! I almost missed you because I'm rambling about woks. I have to make a giant tomato soup because my mom brought me like 2 kilos. Ooh, that sounds good. Country made totally 9 out of 10 pre-made stuff is part soy now. Aw, noticing allergic. Oh! Yeah, that makes sense. Would you want to wash off the factory season? No. You don't want to wash it off. You do want to lightly scrub because all the factory seasoned stuff, they coat it with some kind of wax. Like, I don't remember what kind, but there is like a seal on all the factory seasoned ones. You want to like lightly scrub it off before doing your first seasoning. Because if you don't scrub the new stuff before seasoning, then the wax is between the 2 layers of seasoning that you're trying to make, and it doesn't bond so well, and then it like, boom. Don't oil your TV. I'll oil your TV. Cookware, yes, cookware. Just like a professional masseuse, I'm sensually oiling my cookware. this. We do this. And then we take another one. And then we do this. Is it flat? It's a little unflat. It's a little low. I think you want to be like half an inch. How much? Maybe a little. Let me do the thing. Because this is a little thin on this side, so I'm just gonna make it a little unthin. Purple hair! Get out of here! If I ever cook for you, it's 100% certain that there's gonna be cat hair in the food. Like, I can't even do anything about it. The cat hair just spawns in. Let me see. That might be thin enough. I'm gonna put this in the freezer. Oh, I hope I have room in the freezer now that I think about it. Cat hair is the ampersand in the air. Oh. I'm gonna put this in the freezer. And then we're gonna have it freeze for about 30 minutes, but no more than an hour. And that is gonna make it solid enough so that we can cut it with our dinosaur cookie cutter. Yes. Oh gosh, I need to take off these. Let me wash my hands. I feel like I touched the chicken a little bit, at least on the finger. Okay, this room. Okay, so remember, chat. I'm gonna take my headphones off for a sec. Remember, chat. It is a myth to say on its own that wearing gloves is less sanitary than not wearing gloves, but it is less sanitary if it's less sanitary to wear gloves in the kitchen if you don't wash it properly, and because you can't feel, like, for example, when I touched the chicken, right? Like, I only was able to tell that I touched the chicken because I saw some chicken at the fingertips, and therefore I washed my gloved hands. If you wear a glove and you touch various things in the kitchen and you're not aware that you touch all those things, so you don't wash your hands, you don't change your gloves, and that's why people say that gloves are less sanitary in the kitchen than if you're just washing your hands and then using your bare hands. And so the Karens who complain about not having gloves in a cooking video, I am gonna strangle you. Don't sue me. True, yeah. No headphones, how will you hear us? That's true, I need to put my headphones back on. Hi, Ruka! Welcome in! Doing good! Pink and yes, like Kirby, hello. You can end up cross-contaminating like crazy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But if you're very well aware, if you're like extra pay attention to your hands and make sure that everything is clean and you wash them just fine, then it's not too big of a deal. And that's what I'm also extra paying attention to when I am cooking in front of you guys for chat, because of the gloves. But if you're careful, there's no issue. Exactly! Exactly! We're on the same wavelength, Gerard. Yeah! Okay. I'm gonna put the leftover thing in the washing thing. Most people don't wash their hands, let alone their gloves. Changing gloves can get tricky after an hour or so thanks to gloves. Ooh, you're so right. You're so right about that. That's why I'm saying, like, it's probably best to just use your bare hands. One day, chat, I'm gonna be a little bit more open. I will actually use my bare hands on stream. It's just, you know, bare handle. I'm a little insecure. Look, a triceratops. This is a T-Rex head. This is a pterodactyl. I'm insecure about my hands, okay? I don't think they're very attractive. But, you know, one of these days I'm gonna have to get over it, because wearing gloves during every handcam stream is just so... it's so annoying. And as I said, a little bit unsanitary if you're not aware of your hands. This is a... Stegosaurus? Oh my gosh, my elementary school slash Jurassic Park knowledge is shining through. Who said you won't be able to use this kind of knowledge? Brontosaurus, I think. By the way, my favorite shape in the pre-made Dino Nuggies box is the pterodactyl. So I made sure to buy the cookie cutter set with the pterodactyl. I refuse to eat Dino Nuggies if we don't have pterodactyl shape. At least you got vinyl gloves and not cloth gloves. I've seen other cloth gloves for cooking. That's a little... Ooh. I think this is supposed to be a baby T-Rex because of the thicker head. But, like, it could also be a chibi velociraptor. Is it because they're purple? Yeah. Yeah, totally. And then this one, which is not in the original pack, is just a footprint. Or you might as well put on winter mitts. Ooh, ooh. There are those challenges. There are those cooking challenges where like you tape your hands up in a ball so you can't use them, and then you basically just do this to cook. Like 2014 15 YouTube, you know, all the cooking challenges, all the challenges, tiny hand challenges where you put the tiny hands and tiny feet on your thingies and you can only do this. Gosh, those tiny hands are so funny. Okay, just because they're fresh from the wrapper doesn't mean they are sanitary. We are gonna wash these, wash and dry them thoroughly, because, you know, from the factory, we don't know what kind of stuff they've come in contact in from the factory. So I'm just gonna be over there. That's where the sink is. I'm gonna be washing. Right, bits of soap. Bits of soap. Dry. Sneezing Chinese factory worker. Yeah, totally. Soap. Get a bit of soap on the baby dino. The dino's a bath. Woohoo! There's no more soap so that it dries all clean. Chewy, chewy. If I sneeze on your food, will you eat it? No. Darn it! I'm clean, I swear! I'm not sick. I'm absolutely not sick. Like an allergy sneeze. Your germs aren't clean? They totally are! Those dry. Down, let it dry. totally. Not dirty. I'm not dirty. Okay. While the chicken is being cold, busy being cold, we're gonna work on side dishes. Which is going to be mashed potatoes and broccoli for the treat. We're gonna make that gravy. We're gonna make that gravy mashed potato volcano. Okay, chat? This is gonna be really fun. I'm gonna make you a whole dinosaur diorama for dinner. Let's see. Hi, Conway! Welcome in! Happy Friday! We're making chicken nuggies. Where's my knife? Knife! My favorite knife. Wash vegetables. I admittedly don't always wash my vegetables. That's how you get a better immune system, by not washing your vegetables. Oh. These apart. These apart. I want the trees to be kind of smaller. Also, chat, you guys don't have a choice. You guys have to eat your vegetables, okay? I will not be raising a picky chat. No. Are you okay, honey? You barely tasted your dinosaur diorama. Exactly. A different kind of jellyfish sneeze bee from catching a sea urchin eating it. Right? Yeah. Did you guys know though that the sea urchin, the yellow part of the sea urchin that goes on, you know, uni, sushi, sashimi, all that stuff, that's the gonad. You know what a gonad is? You are only eating the gonad of the sea urchin, the yellow yummy stuff. Hi Jayway, welcome in. Happy Friday. I'm cooking you guys Dino Nuggies. It's too long. Oh, this is all edible. Just gotta make sure that it's thin enough so that it roasts. We're roasting it. The body? No. The gonad is the sexual organs. So if you're just eating sea urchin, the part that we eat are the sex organs. Just saying. Think about that the next time you go get really, really expensive uni. Because uni, like fresh uni is really expensive, right? Uni is actually not my favorite though. So I do eat uni if it's like super fresh, but they're not my favorite. Flowers technically are the plant reproductive system too. Fruit, you mean. Fruit is the pregnant plants. Don't swing your knife when you're talking, Hugh. Hi, Tsuki. Happy Friday. I'll swing my knife around if I wanna. I'm not pointing it at myself. I'm pointing it at you. Also, some clams and skeletons taste tasty and fresh. Yeah, I do like it. I'm still like kind of getting used to oysters, like raw oysters. I'm okay with baked oysters. Out of all the oyster types, I like baked oysters the best. Raw oysters, it has to be really fresh, and the really fresh ones are really expensive. Oh boy, can't reach. Some olive oil for the roasting. What a phrasing. What do you mean, what a phrasing? How's your finger's nerve damage? Oh, it's still pretty bad. It's still, for those who don't know, like, almost a year and a half to 2 years ago now, I think it was this knife. It was literally this knife. It fell, and, you know, your automatic response is to try to catch it. And so, I got a really deep cut, like right here on this part of my finger. And I almost passed out from shock and blood loss. I felt really sick. I did not go to the ER for stitches because, American, health system, I don't want to spend money. Let me die. If I die, I die. I kind of wrapped it up, put the dangling flesh back on, wrapped it up, and let it heal naturally. But because there was nerve damage, from here to here, like half of my finger, exactly half, from here to here, and then down the middle, when I touch it, it's tingly. Like, you know, the TV static that you get when your limbs fall asleep? That's just permanent. This area is permanently like that. Hi, that guy. Welcome in. I already opened it. Guumi, what? You know, your jellyfish was raised in captivity when she'll only eat cooked oysters. I'm just a princess. You gotta spoil me, huh? You gotta give me the best of the best. That's what I'm saying. Salt, pepper, and I have a spice that I like. Salt and pepper. Salt and pepper. So yeah, I don't know if my nerve damage will ever get better. I feel like it's a permanent thing. I did read that nerves do grow back, just really, really slowly. So I don't know. I know someone actually punched through a window. What do you mean by accidentally? Somebody surprised me every day with her life choices. What? What life choices are you surprised about? The fact that I didn't go to the hospital? I feel like that's the very normal response to the American health system. Where's the thing that I put? Oh gosh, so many other. I'm too short. Where's my step stool? Where is it? Wait. Oh, it was like literally right here. I left it out because I like it. A Mediterranean blend. I like this one for broccoli. I'm putting it back. You can't get over you not closing your cabinet. Oh, the cabinets that's currently on top of my head are closed for the most part, except for the one that's ajar because of the camera arm that's going through it. But yeah, the spice cabinet is not closed. As you can tell, I'm always in it. I have 4 of those containers of spices, and I have loose spices. I have those 4 containers. I have the rack, because, you know, the white people rack that you get from Costco. And then I also have loose bags of seasoning on top of the fan on the stove. Oh, I don't mean to... I have a lot of spices. For me, the fact you try to catch a knife by the blade. That's just instinct. That wasn't a choice. Nerves don't reconnect, but they flower up, which means surviving nerves extend to cover the damage area. I see. Good to know. Guess it's just me being fear of permanent disfigurement that I'd rather go to the ER now that I would drive and not use an ambulance. But I don't wanna. Imagine bleeding on my seats. I don't have leather seats. I'm poor. I have fabric seats. Just take the door off. It's a hazard. Bad idea. But then I have to store the doors. Haha, store the doors. That rhymes. I do like open concept kitchens. There's this one channel that I used to watch that it used to be like called Pro Home Cooks or something, but then he changed it to Cooks by Mike or whatever. He changes his cooking channel title, channel name all the time. And he used to have a studio with an open concept kitchen, which is just bare wire racks all over the place, like in the background and all that stuff. And you can see the jars, you can see the hanging pots and pans behind it. It's actually quite aesthetic. I like it. Another one. I like my aluminum, or as the people in the UK call it, aluminium. But in America, there's no extra I, so it's aluminum, not aluminium. You're wrong! Open concept homes are so great. Everything in one room. Personally, my dream home is from an anime. You can remodel your own home to be that of an anime. Also, this is very... We're gonna... The other side of the aluminum is too reflective. We're gonna use the dull side. No warning before unrolling that sound bomb. Sorry! I didn't realize. And take some of these and then just make sure to wipe. Get all the seasonings, you know? You don't want to miss any of the oil and seasonings. Europe fought wars for all this stuff, you know? Whenever I moved twice, right? Since recent memory. And, well, only once during VTubing, but like twice in my recent memory. And I didn't throw away any of the spices. Because every single time, I'm thinking that, Europe enslaved so many people and, killed so many people and exploited so many countries for, the spices that you take for granted in your cabinets. Maybe you don't throw them away. Christopher Columbus will not forgive you. I say Christopher Columbus just because that's the only person I know from that era, from the transatlantic trade or whatever it's called. But he actually didn't do anything. He probably allegedly screwed a goat and then gave humans syphilis. That's look it up. Look up the Christopher Columbus syphilis pipeline conspiracy. It's so funny. You will reveal how cute you really are, Shrimp. If you cared for the spices, you'd use them before they expire? No, because... Remember that giant jug of cinnamon? That's 5 years old. It still smells good. Columbus is very sadistic too, yeah. Okay, we're gonna put this into the oven, which is already preheated. This is for roasted vegetables in general, especially for the thicker stuff like Brussels sprouts, broccoli, asparagus, that kind of stuff. You want at least 400 degrees for about 25 to 30 minutes. And that's what I'm doing. Even managed to get banned from Cuba. Nice. Based Cuba. Okay, potatoes. We do potatoes now. These potatoes are a little old, but they look pretty good. They're a little sprouted. I'm gonna wash them. Oh, birdies. It turns out cinnamon might not be pure cinnamon. My life has been a lie. What is it then? What is it cut with? What's the cut? What percentage of it is a cut? Open the potatoes. All the potatoes I need. I have to keep the potatoes high because the bag is made out of plastic and Popo likes eating plastic. For those who don't know, Popo's my cat and he likes eating plastic like a heathen. Oh yeah, I promise I should stop saying heathen because I don't actually mean the actual definition of heathen. But I can't help it! I've been saying heathen since like middle school or something. I just think the word sounds really funny in my mouth. Never learned how to tell when a potato is done boiling? Oh, you stick it. You stick it with a fork so that if it's like less, no resistance or little resistance, then it's good. If you're not sure, just overboil it. You'll lose a little bit of starch, but it's okay. Add more water, but you're gonna add milk anyway, so I don't think that's a problem. It's okay to... It's like, if you are scared of undercooked chicken and you don't have a meat thermometer, just overcook your chicken. It's either tummy hurt for a whole day at least, or you have dry chicken. And then you could just put sauce on it. It's not that big a deal. Overcook your potatoes. And no one's gonna say you're bad for it. Plastic is quite delicious, I can't blame it. You know what, you're so right. I also chew on plastic, so I shouldn't be making fun of my cat. He got it from somewhere. It wasn't me, but I think it might have been me. Country baked potato smash. Oh, smashed potatoes is actually quite good. If you make use baby potatoes or fingerling potatoes, and then you do that whole like smash thing, for Thanksgiving, it actually makes like crunchy, crackly edges. It's actually really good. My oven just doesn't get hot enough to make the crispy edges before it becomes mushy, so I can't do that. I actually have a human chew toy, so yeah. I have one too! Hold on, let me go grab it. It's a human chew toy. It's a human chew stim toy. You could kind of see against the light the tooth marks, the teeth marks that I made. Yeah. Ain't no way. Yeah. This is my chew toy. I have it hanging on my light all the time. Bruh, same story. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna put it back. I don't want to watch it tonight. I don't want it. Oh, I need to put a timer. 25 minutes or 26 minutes. Whatever, for the broccoli. Here, there you. Chew toy, gag toy. That's not a gag toy. That's too sharp. That's too sharp and flat to be a gag toy. I always thought gag toys were like rounder, but I don't. But you know, the definition of the word gag means that it has something to do with like shoving something down your throat, and then gag reflex is down your throat. Actually, my gag reflex is not down my throat. It's on the sides next to my tonsils. But like I could straight up pull my own uvula like this, and I won't gag. My gag reflex is somewhere else. Helps with my slight anxiety. It helps me not eat every second of my life because I have a chewing problem. Artist, you know what to do? No! Hey yo, what? Why are you guys reacting like that? I'm so confused. Remember to smash that like button. Ew, gross. For the jellyfish who doesn't have a conventional gag reflex. I, for the longest time, thought I didn't have a gag reflex, but I do. It's just in my tonsils, because I do have mild tonsil stone issues on one of my tonsils. So when I try to dig out the tonsil stones from my tonsils, that creates a gag reflex. But back of the throat is not a problem. Everyone should have one. They would love and understand. What does it mean? Yeah, you have to find the correct chew toy though, because I think the one that I have is a little too stiff, just like a tiny bit too stiff. If it was just a little bit more squishy, I think it would be perfect for my teeth. Because otherwise, it kind of hurts my jaw muscles because I'm not very strong when it comes to jaw muscles. Well, I am actually. It's just I bite people, right? When people say, "Hey, come here," I don't bite. No, that would be a lie. I do bite people. The perfect amount of bite strength that I inflict on a human being leaves a mark for several hours. Don't tell anyone. You bite who? I bite people. You don't need to know who. It's my offline IRL people. You don't need to know. Film advice not allowed at meet and greets. Yeah, I know. Gosh darn it. I can't bite people at meet and greets? That's cringe. Because it will hurt. I'm saying, I would be like, oh, I don't bite, but if I do bite, it won't hurt. No, it will hurt. Is something down bad here or something? Hi, Toby. Welcome. Oh, I didn't even notice you said the one, the artist, you know what to do. I love artists so much. Artists are so cool. Oh, I need to get a pot on the boil for the mashed potatoes. It must be hard for you to hold back to bite people in normal daily life. Yeah. I said green dragon head, also strap. That's so cool. Hardly know people with chew toys. Yeah, I have a chewing stim thing. Like, if I don't have either the chew or the gum, I will constantly crave to eat. And that's not good for calorie intake, right? So, yeah, I need those things so I don't overeat daily. Remember to salt your water. I'm salting my water before boiling potatoes. Here. Where's my thingy? Just use ocean water. Ocean water is too salty. Oh, fire! The fire is being very loud. Whatever. Better now. The fire sound like it's being blown. Ah! Okay, cutest jelly, awesome artist. Yeah, artists are cool. This artist named Guumi Jelly who makes really cute stuff. She also does her thumbnails usually. Yes, I do. Though I wouldn't call my thumbnails art per se. It's more of a composition thing. But like my own model considers art, and I sometimes draw myself and other people, not a lot. I'm not a good artist. I'm just trying to get better, you know, how it works. And it's a struggle because sometimes I feel like really in the element where I could draw whatever I want that I picture, and I'm like, yes. And then like sometimes, especially when I'm tired, I'm like, oh, I can't even draw a single line. I'm a fraud. Gotta go grab breakfast now. Have fun and take care. Okay, Tsuki, you have a good breakfast. Just wait a bit longer for the nuggets. The nuggets are gonna take like at least another like half an hour. It depends how long it takes to get the oil up to temp and all that stuff. Very super cool. Actually have you as my screensaver and phone background. Oh, thank you! I do have a free wallpaper download in my Ko-Fi or Coffee link in the description below. I don't think I have a command for it, but the description, my Ko-Fi, has digital merch that you can download. There's one voice pack that you have to pay for, but otherwise there is a free wallpaper download, and there is a free papercraft Guumi. For those who don't know, the papercraft Guumi is free in my Ko-Fi link. To download it, if you have a color printer, make your own 3D paper Guumi. Yep. I see no meat yet. I can't stay. The meat's already in the freezer, getting a little hard, you know? You gotta harden your meat before you cut them out. Let it warm up a little bit. I'll look for I'm using a screenshot of your Gyaro farm. Okay. The piece I'm using the one when you're swimming with other jellyfish. Yeah, I do like that one. I like that one. Currently, my computer background is a commissioned art of something that you guys haven't seen yet. It's I commissioned the art and I'm gonna use it for a project, so I can't tell you. So I have an exclusive Guumi Jelly screens background. I forgot I wanted to make an accurate 4-foot tall paper. Go for it! Okay. Potatoes, broccoli. I think I also need to make the, raid. Oh my gosh, hi Magic Tea House. Hi, thank you for the raid. We're coming for the Dino Nuggies. Yes, hello everyone on Twitch. Hello. My name is Guumi Jelly. I'm a jellyfish Vtuber and I cook. We're currently making sides. We got the potatoes going. We've got the water for the potatoes boiling. And we have broccoli in the oven roasting. We have the chicken nuggies. The chicken nugget farce that's currently cooling and getting hard in the freezer. We're gonna make some Dino Nuggies. So welcome. What did you guys do today? We demand nuggies. They're being made. Okay. Thank you for the follow, everyone. Nugs are light years. We're making it from scratch. You're so cute, guys. Oh, thank you, Bagayaro. Okay. That's warm enough. Kinda. It's actually not that big of a deal to boil your potatoes. Oh! Thank you for the bits. I can't count, so I don't actually know how many bits there are. Someone count the bits for me. I don't know. But thank you, Zanchi, for the single bitsies all over the place. I think those are pennies. I'm being pelted by pennies. Let's get those in. And of course, I did salt the water. No one yell at me. Salting the water is mandatory for potatoes. Oh, geez, you can't count? I can't read. We can help each other. Oh, I can't read either. And how do I read chat? You say I don't. You guys are literally assimilated into my brain by osmosis. I can't actually read. so many pennies. Hive mind, I see. Yes, exactly. The hive mind. Good knowledge by photosynthesis. I mean, I'm not a plant, so I can't do photosynthesis. But thank you for believing I can. 100 in total. Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you for the 100 biddies, Zanchi. Welcome me. Thank you. That's why my hair is green. You're a plant. Are you a tea plant then? Because you're called Magic Tea House? Or are you a house? Oh, look good. You. We've got, how many minutes? Got a little bit more time on the nuggies. Currently, let's see. Ooh, don't fall. Actually, that's not too bad. I think the meat's pretty much good. I'm a witch who runs a magic tea shop. Ah! Let's see. Oh, it might need a little bit. I see that it's not quite even. Oh my gosh, the things should stop. How do I don't even know. I have no idea. Commute alert. Wait, does that work? I don't actually know. I mostly employ goblins. Goblin these nuts! I had to. I'm so sorry. Goblin these nuts. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Wait, I don't have anything to hydrate with. Let me grab water real quick. Got him! That's what you get. That's what you get for hiring goblins. Anyways, I'm gonna wash these hands real quick and then I'll go get water because you said hydrate. Yes. I don't know how to shout out. How do I shout people out? Hey, Magic Tea House, how do I shout people out on Twitch? I'm still new to multi-streaming on Twitch. Thank you for the check-in. Hold on, let me get water. Shout out their name but no brackets. Oh, okay. Let me try this. Shout out. Magic Tea House. Look, Jen, I did it. I did a thing. Look at it. I did it. I did the thing. I shouted out. Oh. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. My first time shouting at someone. Wait. Shouting out? Is that the same as just shouting at someone? Roar! Not the joke so much. Okay. I'm gonna give like another few minutes for the chicken to harden a tiny bit more because I think it's a little bit still playable because we want it to be just hard enough so that we could cut it with the cookie cutter. So I'm gonna put them back in the freezer. I put it on top, so it should freeze a lot faster. We could... Potatoes, are you boiling yet? No. You know what? Oh, I know what. I have a lid. To make things boil faster, you put a lid on it. Okay. Trash. So here's a kitchen hack for you guys. Put a plastic bag, one of those like grocery produce bags or a takeout bag, whatever bag, a smaller, not the reusable bags, but like these types of bags, next to your kitchen workstation. If you're fancy, you can use a bucket and put all the scraps inside the bag. so that you don't have to walk all the way to your trash can, especially if your trash can's really far away, right? So it saves you time and the potential mess of dropping this on the ground on the way to the trash can, so that everything's good. And then after you finish cooking, you could tie it up and then put it in your big trash, and that keeps the smell in. And your big trash, which isn't taken out every day, right? Or it shouldn't be. It should be like a more like weekly or bi-weekly thing. Your big trash doesn't start stinking of old organic trash, you know? Because all of it is sealed within this bag. So here, that's your cooking tip of the day with Guumi. Yay! Hello everyone. Hi Fernando. Happy Friday. We're making Dino Nuggies, but currently the chicken is freezing. I also need to do gravy. I've never made gravy in my life. Well, I did once, but it didn't turn out well. Let's see what we can do with the gravy. Keep my going on the freezer. On the freezer? Because I do use like the outside of an onion or like the shavings of a carrot. I do put it in my freezer as vegetable stock or chicken stock or whatever stock that I make later. I do have shrimp stock in my fridge currently, but gravy should probably not be made with shrimp stock. So I currently have store-bought beef stock. I never make store-bought. I never make beef stock often, but I make a lot of chicken broth. I make a lot of vegetable broth. I make a lot of shrimp. Not a lot, but like a medium amount of shrimp broth. And once in a while, when I amass enough pork bones, because I don't buy a lot of pork, when I amass enough pork bones and fat, I make like a nice gelatinous pork broth stock thing, and it coagulates. Not coagulates. It like gelatinizes because of how long I put it in the pressure pot. And when it's cold, you can jiggle it, and it's like super jiggly, like wobble, 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 wobble. Can I have a pterodactyl nugget? I like how thin they are. Yeah, we were saying earlier in the stream that the pterodactyl is my favorite nugget shape. Why make gravy when powder turns to liquid gold? I don't have gravy powder. Hi, Oni, hello, been lurking, now I'm going to sleep, good luck cooking, thank you for lurking, I appreciate it, you have a good sleep, please. Okay. How do I make gravy? Gravy it's fat, flour for the thickness. So usually, I'm trying to think, for turkey gravy at Thanksgiving, you put the turkey dripping in the pot with some starch, some flour, and then you mix it, and then you add butter, like pats of butter. So it would be this, flour and butter, and salt if there's no salt, I think. Do you get jarred gravy and can't be bothered to have been stirred? I don't even have roux. That's a lot of stuff. I do make my own roux though. Flavor wise, store-bought bouillon cubes or store-bought liquid stock broth. Broth. I bought bouillon powder once, and I used it like 3 times. It was one of those big cans too. The big cans of chicken bouillon powder that's in Asian markets. I used it 3 times and then expired. So technically, I'm like, I smelled it and I tasted it, and it didn't taste that bad. And I'm like, is it really expired though? Can I use the expired bouillon powder? But then I did throw it away when I moved here. So yeah, I don't use bouillon powder anymore when I just make my own or store buy. Let's see what we can do with gravy. Ooh, that's boiling. Let it boil over. It's definitely not done. It still has some texture. much gravy. Probably not a lot of gravy. I don't eat a lot of gravy. That's enough gravy. That's enough gravy, I think. We now need a Dino Nuggies emote. Baba, I've been too busy to make the hydrate emo for you guys. All this food info makes me salivate. Yeah, thank God I have food. Good. Share with the class. That one is the one that doesn't work so well. Burn the handle. That's heating up. Then we add flour, we whisk, and then we add butter. Butter. Gonna add so much butter. How much butter would it take? A stick of butter? But my Jack in the Box. No, you have to share your Jack in the Box with the class. If it doesn't hydrate regardless, I did hydrate. See? When someone hydrated me, I drank about this much. One sip. The list just grows. Some products have expiration dates just because it's a requirement, even if they don't really expire, like packaged salt and honey have expiration dates, even though they don't really expire. Yeah, it's because the plastic. The container expires. That's why water also has an expiration date, not because the water goes bad, but because the plastic goes bad. Well, you know, dun 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 dun. Medicate, that's enough for everyone. No. I've fed chat a single snack, like a single gummy snack before. And all of chat can share one single snack because you guys are tiny. For those who don't know, my chat is called the Gummy Snacks. You guys are gummy snacks yourself, so if I give you one single snack, you're like this small. So you can all share one single snack, like even one whole taco, like a single taco, is enough for all of you guys. Aren't jellyfish always moist or something? Oh, I'm the driest jellyfish you've ever met. We all share a fry. Yeah, exactly. You could all share a single fry. Did we get a cookie at one point? I think so. I don't remember. I'm a horrible mother. Wait, I'm not your mom. Don't take it the wrong way. I'm not your mom. Go a little faster. Yep. Perfection. Yes. Okay. Chicken should be all good and hard enough to be cut out. So that means we should set up the breading station. So I have this rack here. Hopefully it's not too frozen, because that happens too. Oh, it's fine. I think it's fine. I think this is good. You just gotta work fast. Actually, I don't need the rack. The rack is for cooked, so not yet. The rack is for later. I'm gonna put it over here. I need okay, aluminum foil warning. It's gonna be loud. Do that. That's just for the station. Breaded. I need this. Get up to temperature. Yep. So, we're juggling multiple things now. There's that. That looks almost done, but let me grab a for York. Oh yeah, that's. You see how the fork goes in with very little resistance. That means the potato's done. So that off. And this is my favorite pot, by the way, because it has two sides of different sided holes for the pot, and it has the spout, which means that you could just do this and pour it out, and it strains by itself. I love this pot so much. Time to cook. Potato masher. Don't worry about that. Milk, cornstarch, and butter. Actually, not too much milk because we want it to be structured. So milk, butter. Where did I put the butter? Here's the butter. Tablespoons. The butter sticks are tablespoon. Probably like 2 to 3 tablespoons of butter would be good. In mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes. Yeah. And I am going to, well, I'm going to put a tiny bit, just like a little tiny half a teaspoon of cornstarch into the mashed potatoes, just because the whole point that we're doing is like the volcano, right? The gravy volcano for the Dino Nuggies, and we want them to be structurally sound as a volcano. So just double down on the structure integrity. We're doing half a teaspoon of cornstarch, even though potato already pretty starchy. Just usually if I want structural integrity in my mashed potatoes, I would put an egg, but then that's because I am going to be baking the whole potato. Like for example, a cottage pie or a shepherd's pie. You guys know that those have like a potato crust. They're not real pies, they're just casseroles. So I'm gonna and those generally I would put an egg in it because it needs to be structurally integrous. Hey, pretty good. Leave that there. I'm gonna actually, I don't have time for this. Let me do this first. Let me do the chickens! The chickies! That was the whole point. This is some 1080 IQ food stuff. This, for me, who is a huge foodie and a huge home cook enthusiast, this is just all common sense. The random knowledge that I put out into life, this is all common sense. Okay. We gotta act quick. Actually, I'm gonna put this like real quick in the freezer as I make the station, so this doesn't actually thaw because I've been yapping. I'm always yapping. Okay, this off. Plates. Actually, plates might be better than a bowl. Hi, Morose Loki, welcome in. Unless you've been here the whole time, in which case, still, welcome in. I didn't get to say welcome in earlier. Okay. There's those in there. Okay. Trash is over here. Here. I wasn't ready. Okay. So, how do I station this properly? Side. That is getting warm. So it's flour, egg, breadcrumbs. Yes. Fridge. Also, I heard that if you're like too poor to afford eggs, you can just use water. So it's like flour, and then instead of egg, it would be water, and then breadcrumbs. Yeah. So, don't worry if you are poor. The fancy plates you're going with? These are the only plates I have, besides, like, the small Gudetama plates. These are small, though, so... yeah. I need to pull this down. Heat wise, because I don't want this to overheat. We're not using the cooking fan because... that's a weird way to crack an egg. Because we don't want the background noise in the stream. Will the water substitute react poorly with oil? No! Because the water becomes completely hydrated by the flour. That's the whole point. The flour, and then the water kind of becomes a paste. And then the panko will absorb the rest of the water. So it shouldn't be that big of a deal. It's the same thing as if you're batter frying. So like, for example, if you're beer battering stuff, that's even more amount of water than this kind of stuff. Excuse the noise. Remember last cooking stream when I broke one of these? What was I doing? Oh gosh, this whole place is gonna smell like oil. Let me at least turn on the air purifier. You guys hear that? Okay, no, the noise gate at least gets that. That's good. Okay, so flour is here. Oh! Heckin'! This is fine. You guys are fine. Ah! Hi, Raiders! Hi, Nilyak! Welcome! My name is Guumi Jelly. I'm a jellyfish Vtuber. I'm currently making Dino Nuggies for chat. I almost threw off the camera. You broke a plate? Yeah, I did break a plate. I think at the time you were showing us that you can juggle. Ah, I see. Hello, welcome. How are you doing? What are you guys up to? Oh, I learned how to shout out today. Hold on. I know how to do things. Oh, there's flour on my keyboard now. You're welcome. Ha! I did the thing. Heck yeah. I remember things that I learned today. Yeah. Then should I pour a lot of water and extremely hot oil? I'm getting... No, you're not supposed to pour a lot of water. It's just like a tiny bit of water that's like in stuff. Okay, panko. There's a new thing of panko. Hello, pickupers. Welcome from the raid. We're cooking. Scissors. Where's my scissors? I always lose my scissors because I'm always using them for other things besides scissoring. You know what? I'll use a knife. A knife. I got back to my PC now. Yay! Welcome in. Oh no, I broke it. Heck! You're so good. Man, this was supposed to have like an open and close Ziploc feature, and then I broke it. Man! Then I was making amazing looking sourdough. Oh, sourdough! That's so cool. I've never done sourdough. Mostly because I prefer not to eat sourdough. I'm not a big fan of sourdough eating, but I do like how sourdough looks. I've been on sourdough TikTok. Don't get me wrong. Dino Nuggies, yeah. 1 or 2 gallons should be a little if you compare to a lake or ocean, I guess. No, don't put water and oil. That's bad. Okay, fine. How much changes is that you don't just bite into the wrapper to tear it off? Not anymore. Not in the kitchen. Because I don't know what goes on in the kitchen. Which is weird because I'm the only one ever in the kitchen. But I don't remember things. So it's like past Guumi it counts as another person. Okay. Stations are set up. Oh, I need to season the flour. That's what like white people always forget to do, is to season the flour. Me neither. It was the first time making any sort of artisan bread. I think I messed up a step, but I will see when I cut it in a little bit. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm gonna go. Where are you gonna post it? Do you have a Twitter? I'm gonna go look for your Twitter to see your bread if you have it. Later. Past Guumi's a moody. Just cutting her floor. No. Okay. Again, that's seasoned enough. Okay, back to the chicken. Back to the chickens. Oh, don't fall. Do not fall. Do not fall. Actually, just. Ooh, why am I holding the only wet dish? This is dumb. Where's the bacon? The bacon is in the fridge. Yeah, I have a Twitter post on it. Okay, I'll look for it. You know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put the dry that's the closest to the thing, and then I'm gonna put it over here. So it goes boom, boom, boom. Yeah, and then boom, off to the side to get ready for it. Okay. Boom. I sure hope this is enough. This is good enough. I've never done this before. I've never made chicken nuggets in my life. Get off the. Oh, I know. This spatula. Is it working? Oof. Ugh. Ugh. I think it needs to be chilled a bit more. That chicken, it is chicken. So I'm using chicken thighs instead of chicken breast, which most nuggets are made out of. So I feel like this might be not as structurally integrous, but we'll see. Ugh. So much for dry hand, wet hand, am I right? Because I don't know. I don't know the difference. Oh. Shake off the excess. Pat off the excess. Thank you for that. You're welcome. Oh man, these are definitely not good enough. Now we have to go across. To the panko. We gotta make sure that they go back in the freezer. They're truly the jellyfish of the people. Thank you for lurking. I don't have a lurk command. I technically do on YouTube, but I never figured out why Nightbot is not reading Twitch. And so this is what it looks like. I know the panko is off screen, but this is what it looks like. On there. I feel like this side is more. We have to do the pterodactyl, my favorite shape. Gotta do it, the pterodactyl. Hoi! 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 Open. This side is more harder than this side, which is more softer. Pterodactyl! Caw or something. I don't actually know what the pterodactyl sound like. Excess. Pat it gently. Pat your meat gently, chat. And lead flippy motion. Make sure that the flour is hydrated. And now we flip off excess. Actually, the sides are not quite hydrated yet. Go. Go. Drink up. Drink your egg wash, pterodactyl. Caw-caw! Caw-caw! And then it goes into I don't know why I put that in there. That wasn't supposed to go in there. Oh, I'll pack it well. Yes, yes, yes. Where's 11 herbs and spices? I put some herbs and spices in the meat. I didn't put too much. I put a little salt and pepper in the flour. But here's what the pterodactyl looks like. The baby T-Rex. Man, chicken is a lot harder to cut than cookies. Wow, what a revelation! Oh, the broccoli! The broccoli's done! Heck! I forgot. I totally forgot. The broccolis are overcooking. Hold on. That is not a dinosaur. It doesn't look like a dinosaur. I think something went wrong. I think the head is broken. What? No! The broccoli! They're overcooked! Nerd! It's all bad! Nerd! Nerd! It's all burnt! I would still eat it, but I would still eat that broccoli, no problem. Hydrate. I turn all the oven off because that's what I always do. The pan hit sound. It's just you know the meteorite that killed the dinosaurs? It killed the trees first. Trust. Ooh. Here's the T-Rex. They're not burnt, they're roasted? Yeah, totally. Yeah, they're totally roasted. I need to put this back into the freezer for a couple more minutes to get it hard again. So, BRB with that, I guess. So far, we've made 3 Dino Nuggies. I'm gonna put this in the freezer as well to firm up. I'm gonna wash my hands because I touched chicken all over the place. Hi, Chad! Welcome me, you dinos! How's the... I'm gonna check the temperature on the oil. I put it in a lower... Where's my thermometer? My thermometer, my favorite thing in the world. Here it is. My instant read thermometer is oh so good. Hiyo! Check the oil temp. Oh, don't do that. It's around 360 something. That's fine, Okay, I never had my headphones back on. Let's put this away, put that away. Gotta get more space because this is impossible. Move the mouse, move this down. I think that'll help. So I could put this over here so that when the meat comes out this way, then you guys could see the last bit of breading. Yes. Release more panko. We don't have enough. How many should I make? Do you think I would be able to get 10 nuggies out of this? Probably, right? I think with the leftover meat, you know, around the cutters, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like squish it together, add some panko and egg inside and make it a meatball, and then I'm gonna fry the meatball, and that's gonna be the meteor that kills the dinosaurs. I'm so smart. It's a big number, so maybe, yeah. Why am I getting EXP? Oh, it's the YouTube on the YouTube side. There's like this top fan thing that like if you like you see the number 1, number 2, number 3 on the YouTube side, that's that. No one knows how it works though. Let's just make sure that potatoes are not too dry either. I can't left-handed, right-handed. I'm gonna cover it to make sure it doesn't dry out. Here, while we're waiting for that to do a little bit more, we're gonna work on the gravy. Do some gravy have milk? Did you diagnose it? It was nice knowing you. I think white gravy has milk, right? Anyone from the Midwest? I don't know how to make gravy. We have this. We have flour. We need flour. Yes, hello, Chicago. Is Chicago from the Midwest? I don't actually know the delineations of America. What does Midwest have to do with gravy? I don't know. I don't know what white gravy is. Oh, maybe it's about the South. Maybe only the South know about white gravy. You know the gravy that they pour on over their biscuits. I don't want Chicago in the Midwest. Oh no, culture wars. Probably gonna need some more, but we'll see. Whisk, whisk. Gosh darn it! That's fine. I just dropped the whisk. A little wash. Don't fall! You heathen. The floor is dirty because I dropped the whisk. Turn down the fire. Turn it down. I fixed it! I fixed it! I had 2 arms. I have 2 hands for a reason. Also, do as I say, not as I do. Do not use metal whisk on your Teflon pots. That will scratch up your Teflon pots, and the Teflon pots will, the Teflon in the pots are toxic, and you will get sick. And, that's no bueno. Do not do what I'm doing right now. It's very bad for you. I need more. I spilled stock on the fire. It's fine. It's fine. Why is the gravy so so chunky? Where's the butter? Where's the butter? Chat, did you eat the butter? Here. We rarely eat gravy. I don't want Chicago? What? Why is Chicago bad? I need a knife. Cut. And the butter. Salt and pepper. I think the stock does have salt. So I'm gonna taste it before putting salt in it. Besides the lumpy one, it's pretty. I just need I'll strain it to get the lumps out. Yeah. The tasting spoon. Taste the spoon. Taste spoon. Taste spoon. Taste. That's not bad. Even just like regular store-bought broth, that's not bad. It's a little lumpy. Good. Maybe a little browning sauce. I don't really have browning sauce. I replaced browning sauce with dark soy sauce, so just a tiny smidge. Make it browner. Fire. I am going to put this somewhere else because it's covering the oil. We'll strain that later. Gravy is done. Okay. Have you set foot in Chicago? A family trip, I believe. I've never been to Chicago. My dad has. Say anything though. Chicken out? Not the best. But we'll make it work. We'll make do. Butter! No! No! Don't get the chicken everywhere. No! Butter! Get the butter out of the way! Stupid butter! Why are you in the way? Parents, did you go to Chicago? No, it's a work trip. My dad had a work trip. He also had a work trip to Canada once and brought me back a moose thing. Let's see. There one bite jelly. I hope everything turned out delicious. Okay, Bakayaro, you have to go. No worries. The VOD is always up on the YouTubes. That's what VODs are for. You have a good night. Make sure that I'm seeing what I'm doing. After this one, I think I'm gonna start frying. You know, because I'm gonna fry in batches anyway. You might as well. Start. Pat your meat from the excess powders. Put it in the egg. Into the thingy, to the crumbles. You know, panko breadcrumbs look so delicious. If it wasn't contaminated with raw chicken, I would just take a handful of the panko breadcrumbs and just eat it. Straight up eat it. Canada A. Yeah, Canada A. Can't really tell that it's a triceratops after this. It looks almost like a lizard. Except for Dino Nuggies, it's lizard nuggies, but dinos are lizards. Whoa! Okay, we're gonna start frying. I'm gonna double check on the temperature again. Over yonder. I have the temperature alarm set to steak temperature. That's why it 370-ish. Good enough. Good enough. That's actually quite good. I don't really have one. I could just use a fork, I guess. Oh, where's it gonna go once it's done? I need a plate. I need another plate. There. go here. And then paper towel. Nope. And things in. Hopefully it's crowded. And then in the meantime, we're cutting some more. Stegosaurus. Stegosaurus. Oh. The meat. Handling the meat is so hard because the meat is not hard enough. So ironic, right? Just because the meat's not hard enough, it's harder to handle the not hard meat. Because the meat's not hard, it's actually soft. But it's hard as in difficult. I know English. English is my second language, but I'm so good at English. Yup. Don't look at my report card, the one I never got an A in English. No one look at that. Don't look at that. Where'd you get my report card? Shut up. Oh, that was too much excess flour. Gosh darn it. This is why you pat down the excess flour. I forgot. Oh, it's so good. Oh, that's not quite enough. But that one. We don't just want the nuggets to be golden brown. We also want them to be cooked. So, it's okay if the temperature is a little lower for that. And yes, bury that Stegosaurus. Because that's what happened to the dinosaurs. The dinosaurs got buried because they all died and became fossils. Oh my gosh. We're just fossilizing the dinosaurs with Panko. Oh man, the Stegosaurus spikes are not showing up after the breadening. Ah well. Not ready to turn. Oh, dry oil smell. We could do a big dino print. You just drink the fry oil after you're done. No! That's rude. As everyone knows, if you're renting an apartment, you gotta feed the fry oil to sink kun. Your garbage disposal kun. Believe for legal reasons, that's a joke. Don't ever put your fry oil down the sink. That's a joke. Landlords, don't sue me. Yeah. Foot. Pawsies. That toe's about to come off. Get the excess out. We don't want the excess between the toes. The toe flour, the toe fungus. Woof. Yes. Get all the sides. We want the sides to be hydrated. Hydrate your toes. Yes. Chill chaos about what I expect to join the stream. Loving it. Thank you, Jamie. Welcoming. Yes, fry time. I was about to say something wild. Wait, why are you saying something wild? What's wild? What do you consider as wild? Yeah. I'm gonna put the rest of the meat back in the freezer. It's getting too soft again. So let me squeeze it down to get it to the right thing. I'm gonna put this back in the freezer. Freeze. Ow, my chicken head! The cabinet got me, chat! Oh, take it off your bingo card! The cabinet clocked my head! Other nuggets back there too. Somehow cabinet won. At this point in all the cooking streams, it's like cabinet 5. Guumi is a nugget. Hi, Jebra. Yes, I am. I'm a nugget. I'm the best. I'm a golden nugget. This goes into the freezer directly. Why did I do that? There's my headphones are getting into the egg. Fire a tiny bit. Where's the fork? Oh, the fork was in the tray. That's going. Okay. Headphone wires is not. This is pretty much done. There. I sure hope that's cooked! That's still white. Ooh, I almost splashed oil on my shirt, and that's bad. Earlier you said that meat needed to be harder or something, and I was gonna say your meat isn't hard enough. No, my meat definitely is. See, that's why I put it in the freezer to harden my meat. Yes. Okay. Hurry up and get brown. Hurry it up. Get cooked. 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 I mean, what other ways are there to harden meat? I guess cooking them. Cooking them hardens meat too. Like you take a soft meatball and then you put it in the fry oil, it becomes a hard meatball. Yeah. That's the other way. You can make it really cold or you can make it very hot and it gets the meat gets hard. I guess those are the two dichotomy of meat. That looks pretty done. That looks pretty done. Get out of the spa, Brontosaurus. I know you won't like being in your personal onsen, but you gotta get out. Other people want to have their turn in the onsen. Come on. Heck. Get out of the shower. Get out of the bath. There it is. Luminary, hello, I just came. Hi, Luminary, welcoming. We're making Dino Nuggies. I'm gonna take some Dino Nuggies and then I'm gonna. I think this one is kind of. This one's the older one. Go up. Stegosaurus. Go in. Two at a time. The others also still need to chill a bit more. Letting letting it freeze. Technically, don't do what I'm doing. Do as I say. If you're gonna do this recipe, you technically should put the finished and cut nuggets, the 3-station done, the panko nuggies, in the freezer for about 30 minutes before frying. We just don't have that kind of time. So we're giving it maybe like 5 to 10 minutes in the freezer before we fry them. Double check the temperature, because the temperature of the oil always goes down when something's in it, especially something frozen. Yeah, the temperature's at low 300s now, which means I need to turn up the heat a bit. Go. And now we wait for those two to cook. An ad is starting on Twitch in about a minute. If you want no ad experience for the Guumi Jelly cooking channel, that's not really cooking. I do a lot of things. I do gaming, I do art, I do cooking, I do handcam sometimes. I do lots of... It's mostly just me talking, though. Every stream is a just chatting stream, if you think about it. It's like, take off the mask of a gaming stream. What is it? It's a just chatting stream. Take off the mask of the cooking stream. What is it? It's a just chatting stream. Take off the mask of an art stream. What is it? It's a just chatting stream. So yeah, it's just mostly me yapping. That's the content. You're here for that content. Charcoal meat. No, it's not charcoal meat. Do the dance. Everybody do the dance. Everybody do the dance. Everybody do the dance. You guys know the weenus dance? Everybody do the weenus. I don't know the rest of the words. We gotta do the weenus. The weenus dance. Yeah, dancing! The weenus. The weenus is the skin on the elbow. And you just touch your weenus when you do the weenus dance. Yes, touch your weenus. Touch your weenus. I have dried chicken goop on me though. I should wash my hands. I got chicken stuff covered weenuses now. No! Hand dance, the hand dance. Dance. I hurt my weenus every day. What? No, not your weenus. But you gotta take care of your weenus. I bet the auto sub on Twitch and YouTube are going crazy. What's a... Is this age restricted? I bet auto translation, auto sub doesn't know what a weenus is. Surprise! Attack! Glomp! Do you guys remember glomp? Do you guys remember what glomping is? Ooh, that's pretty brown. Oh, pretty brown. Golden brown. Glomping. Glonp. I'm back where Dino Nuggies, they're in the fry. They're frying. And then there's a couple finished ones. I know glamping. Oh, I know glamping too. But, glomping in the early 2000s of anime con culture is basically a taco hug where someone sneaks up on you, speed at you, running full pelt with their arms open, and then boom, glomp, a big hug, and sometimes it knocks you over. This was before cosplay is not consent was a thing. Yeah. None of the children of the early 2000s had any kind of personal space. So you could Google it, glomping, Glomping, glomping. I might be showing my age, but I lived and survived through the glomping and the yaoi paddle era of anime fandoms. Fire can go down now because they're pretty. A little bit more. The fire can go down. So old, almost as old as the dinos. No! I'm not as old as the dinos. You don't be mean to me. Yeah. 2010. 2010. No, technically, I missed the bulk of it. I think it was 2006 to 2009. That was like the bulk of the glomping at anime cons, and I didn't start until 2010, so that's at least something. Those go. Ah! Get out of the bath! It's like a headless T-Rex. You guys can't tell. This is a stegosaurus. Oh, you guys want to hear the? You guys want to hear the crunch, the scraping that all the TikTokers do? Yeah, crunchy scraping. Yeah. Good crisp sounds. Yes, like crisp sounds. So we have the Triceratops that doesn't really look like a Triceratops. And then we have the weird footprint. I think that's all I'm gonna do for now before I make the volcano. But I do have enough meat to make more. I'm just gonna not do that for now. I'm gonna wash my hands again. I touch the meat. Oh, handsome one. Nuggies. That's going. I don't have another plate. To get rid of these, but I want to keep going. That's the problem. I can use this, I guess. I'll just move that somewhere else. Put that over here. Move this over here. This over here. So that is. Do that, whatever that is. So. And I could move this over there to catch the other nuggets as they're going. No cross-contamination. This is rawer stuff. This is cooked. So we're gonna start making our volcano. The mashed potatoes should be cold enough for my hands to touch, and I did wash them. I'm gonna wash them one more time before I actually start touching the potatoes. Just to be sure. Double wash with soap. By the way, I do have a TikTok now. I just started a new TikTok. I didn't have a TikTok until like a couple of days ago. I've been re-uploading my shorts from YouTube onto my TikTok. So, if you want to see ancient archaic Guumi clips that I made that are really bad and the sound quality is really bad, not that the sound quality is any good now, but you know, go find a TikTok for cute dances. One day I'll do cute dances. That's part of the whole 3D thing, right? Remember, like and subscribe on YouTube, follow on Twitch. I need to flip. White. This one is not catching color. This one is. Okay, I'm gonna wash this. I think this is the one that I tasted. We're piling mashed potatoes onto the plate. Good base of mashed potato volcano. They always say, don't play with your food, but I say, play more with your food. Finger the hole. Finger the hole to make the volcano. We're gonna have this. Land. Lots of volcano. Chicken, yeah. And then the sides of the volcano. And then we want the river of gravy to come down. Yeah. Go. And then the trees that are slightly burnt, but not too burnt. It's autumn, chat. It's autumn. The trees are just losing their leaves. Don't mind the coloring. They're extra crunchy. Fried by the volcano? Exactly! You get the idea. You get the vision. Just the moment the asteroid hit. Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, I wanted to strain the gravy. That's good. Look at the hot tub. Strain gravy. Then we do one of these. Oh man. It's doing a thing. Where did I put that spoon? There. Heck yeah. Okay, put it back. Ooh. Look at that! It's already looks so good! And now we got Dino Nuggies. We got dinos. This one's eating the tree over here. But it's tall. It's as tall as the volcano. And then this is the pterodactyl. The pterodactyl's on top of the volcano because it could fly. Yes. Just stay. Go ahead. There we go. And then a bunch of littler dinosaurs on the side. Yuppie! Look, we did it! This needs to come out too. Is it cooked? It's cooked. fire because we don't want to forget. I always forget to turn off the fire. We can pretend that this is a meteor. This one right here. It's a meteor. There you have it. Our work of art. Let me put some of these off to the side. Just for the bare second, I'm gonna take this camera down and show you the side view. Let's not dox anything. Ta-da-da! Look! The volcano! Wait, let me turn off the other camera. There we go. Look! It's a volcano with a river of lava. There's trees. And then this is a triceratops. That's a stegosaurus. That's a brontosaurus. That's the pterodactyl, my favorite. This is a T-Rex right here. The T-Rex is too big for this diorama. But then, look. This is the, it gives new meaning to playing with your phone, yeah. This one, let's pretend this is the asteroid. It's like, oh no, the volcano just erupted. The peaceful life ruined. And then this, and then out. It's cooked. Yummy. Okay, I'm gonna put you guys back on the holster. I don't want to keep holding it. Go. Yay! Oh, the brontosaurus stuff. And of course, gotta eat my favorite shape, the pterodactyl. Here, let me get you some gravy and some mashed potato. Here, chat, have some. Very crunchy. Very crunchy dinos and gravy. Oh, let's do the crunch test next to the mic. See if it works. Was it crunchy? Okay, no fried them, yeah. Okay, yeah. The seasoning is really good. The amount of seasoning is perfect. I'm like a salt person. I'm a salty person, so I really like salt. So people who prefer less salt would probably want to put a little bit less salt. But otherwise, very good. And yeah, fully cooked. Very moist. I can focus. Very moist. Don't crunchy. And then we gotta try a tree that's burnt, but it's still a tree. Yeah, it's a little burnt. Nugget chewing eggs, Mario. Oh well. Veggies are not important. No. I'm disappointed? Why are you disappointed? Banned. Banned for being disappointed. So, if any of you guys have children and want to make this for your children, it's so good. Where's the spoon again? Oh, there it is. Use a spoon to eat the mashed potato. Nom nom the mashed potato. Time for you to do lobster. 2 lobster cooking streams already. So we're cooking high, Virgil. We're actually finished. We're eating now. Oh, the lava flows anew when you carve out the volcano. Okay, king crab. I mean, the best thing to do with high quality seafood like that is just to steam it. Get some drawn butter and just eat it like that. So that's not hard. It's just buying the king crab is the expensive bit. How much? At least several hundred for a whole king crab. Crunching ASMR. Get the half out of here. It's true. I've seen a whole Alaskan king crab at the bare minimum, like 300 something, because it's several pounds, right? It's more than 1 pound. The most expensive I've seen is close to 1,000, and that's like premium Norwegian king crab. I have to go get my own crab. Yeah. I'm hungry. Goodbye, let me go get lunch. Okay, have fun. Get your lunchies. This is so good. Okay, that's it for stream. I gotta clean all the... I gotta finish making the rest of the chicken nuggets. And then I'm gonna clean up. So, it looks great. Thank you. No raids. No raids on either side because I need to clean. So thank you again, everyone, for being here. Tomorrow, I'm playing Subnautica. Again, we're continuing. We're gonna explore the Aurora, and I'm very, very scared. Move aside, because I'm thinking all the nuggies. Yeah, me too. So we're ending it from here. There's no... that's it. See you guys tomorrow for Subnautica. Bye-bye. Ball Shaver, we're leaving. Bye. The Dino Nuggies. You missed Dino Nuggies.